You're tuned in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you with another live stream. As you enter into the chat, make sure you double tap the like button on your way in. You know, you got a lot of folks who hate Trump. While things are up and moving, while things are happening the way it's supposed to, you got these people questioning these files. There's a lot of files on these people that need to be investigated. You have women out here who said Trump didn't do anything. They swore under oath that he didn't do anything. Yet, just like the media, just like people that be in your circle, they want to see you have nothing. You got this particular woman in Georgia, and shout out to Ringo for pointing it out, because if she was loyal and she heard by her own mission, because we're going to play the video of her admitting that she listened to the women and the women stated that Trump didn't do anything and they was under oath. So why does she want the files to be out so bad? Why she wants the files to be out so bad? Why is everybody concentrating on the files when the country is back open, where you can maneuver around? Some of you getting your assistance, which you don't deserve, by the way, because you have not worked a day in your life, yet you getting your assistance by the hardworking 9 to 5 workers, by the people that makes moves, don't make no woe is me excuses, figuring out how to make money, how to take care of their women and children, or women themselves, the men that is, and y'all is focusing on this. You see, the devil is very busy, y'all. There's a lot of devil YouTubers. There's a lot of devil folks out here who don't care for the kids. They don't even take care of their own household. They don't even have their family fully together. Yet and still they're talking about this situation because they have evil in their heart. They have evil intent against America. They have evil intent against winning. They hate winning so much. They hate to see people win. Anytime you do something right for people, even people that can't stand you, you show them the truth, they want to take you out. They wish they could take you out because they have hate in their heart. They have hate for winning. They love to live and project on other people's winning. And this is the reason why when people move incorrectly, you have to remove them. Brainwaves talk about it too. You have to remove these people out of your life. I've been saying that for a long time. There's a lot of people that claim they for you. If they were for you, they will not disrespect you and lie on you. If this was out there, that Trump allegedly did what they say he did, giving fellatio to another man, that don't make no sense. You got people out here believing that he gave fellatio allegedly to another man. These people are so far gone. These entities and deities, warlocks and witches, come in different formalities. They come in people that look like this to people that look other scenarios. There's entities and deities in all walks of life. And the main ones have this tonality, are pushing this lie on Mr. Trump. They saying he's falling. They saying America is falling. If America is falling, then why people are willing to risk their lives to come to America every single day, knowing how strict it is to get into America. Yet and still, they are willing to die to get across the border. And the ones that's still here for the time being are hiding, doing different things, trying to make America look like their country. Make that make sense. Yet these people are going to look so stupid. They're trying to say Trump is hiding people. Trump is no. What it is y'all know Trump is not in those situations. What you're trying to do is destroy MAGA. Y'all want MAGA destroyed. Y'all want it to be destroyed. Y'all want MAGA to be destroyed so much. And y'all really want to see those who are Trump supporters gone, or conservatives gone. Y'all want this place to be over demonic. And you know what's crazy? Under the Trump administration, they won't say this. Crazy in a good way, they found more kids. When was the last time you got an alert on your phone of missing children? That's very rare. You had a lady that works for the government that was in my live chat the last time I spoke on this. And she said she didn't get an alert in D.C. And normally it'd be a lot of missing children in D.C., in the South, somewhat the Northeast, the Midwest, the West Coast. Yet and still, they finding all these children. And I'm going to show you that Mr. Trump has helped the children to find a home. They won't talk about that. You know why? Because there's no views. There's no money. All these people are trying to do is capitalize off of Trump. Now, look, I'm about my business too. At the same time, I'm going to speak the truth. Even though I'm about my business, I'm about making money. Of course, I'm about making money. Yet, I'm not going to put my integrity and lie and deceive the people, putting Trump into something he's not. You see, when you do so well and you help many people, even your adversaries, even your enemies, you try to show them the right way. Did not the devil say he's better than God? You got people out here that is the offspring of the devil, trying to say he's better than God, trying to judge like he's better than God and God's chosen people that he chose. He chose us. We didn't choose him. The Most High chose us. So when he said, many are called, few are chosen, that's talking about he chose us. See, they don't want to read that scripture, though. And see, the devil is trying to play God right now because he has a short time in this realm. And he got his sons, he got his daughters, and he got these kids that are evil out here lying, perpetrating a fraud, as Ringo would say. And so we have to talk about this because there's people that hate Trump. There's people that hate me. There's people that hate Ringo. There's people that hate Brainwaves. There's people that hate the people that come in our chat. That's on point, men and women. They want to sabotage everything you work so hard for. They want to sabotage it. They stressed out. See, they thought that MAGA is going down. MAGA ain't going down. They want MAGA to go down. Then what happens if MAGA is gone? What are they going to talk about? Each other. They're going to eat each other out, meaning going at it. Because, see, the devil always don't have nothing better to do. So without further ado, we're going to get to the video. Make sure you double tap the like button on your way in. Double tap the like button on your way in. I appreciate that if you do that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you want to support the work, it's up to you. You the people. You can hit the super chat. You hit the Cash App to support the work. All right. Now let's go to the video. We're going to go to 2 videos. Give me 1 second. See, they won't talk about this. We'll get to that video in a second with the Georgia lady. Hopefully, it's still on my archives. Okay, now, this is 2 days ago. Why they keep talking about this Epstein situations, I want y'all to see this. This is a shorts. I want to see if it's a long video. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, I got it. Why they talking about this now? Look at this. Look what he has done. Look what he has done for the foster care children. See, this is why you have to show this, because these people are so pissed. These entities and deities are so pissed, right? Let's show this before we get to the lady. All right, here we go. Let's listen to this.
That's great. Are you ready, everybody? This is it. Too late to change after. Should we sign it? I think, right? Susie, do we sign this? Good.
You see, he's about to sign this situation to help out the children in need. Okay? Let's go.
I'm going to ask the First Lady to sign it also. Honey, sign it right there.
Sure.
Okay?
Yes, of course.
Okay, honey? Very nice.
And they jealous of Trump having a wonderful lady that he's been with. Yes, he was married before. At the same time, he's been with Melania Trump for a long time. All right, let's continue. Okay, so because of that, I have to stop it. Yeah. So basically, you got people on here who is going to be blocked right now. That person will be blocked. Anybody else I need to block? Because y'all don't see what's going on behind closed doors. So I have to, do what I got to do. That person is now blocked. Y'all don't see what's going on in the chat on my end. Now, you have Trump sign this foster care situation, right? The children that was found in these places. Do you know they found a lot of children that have become adults or children as babies. You see, the issue with many of you is that you following Satan. Satan is deceiving the world right now to go against those who's doing right. If Trump didn't care about the people or people that is in the Senate and the House for the most part, if they didn't care about the people, then they wouldn't push for better days. See, when you look at this whole thing, if you really look at this whole thing, people hate God and Christ. Because if we had that lady in office, you would have seen hell like you never seen before. You see, a lot of you don't know how great you got it here in America. You could get up, you could walk around, you could take care of your business for the most part. Nobody harassing you. You have no clue what's going on in these other parts of the world. And that's why when they come here, they see more than you because you are lazy. You got this demon coming in here? When they come into the regular chat, I will be blocking them. All these demons that's coming in here, coming from these different platforms, you're not going to stop me for telling the truth. Are you cleaning up your own neighborhood? Are you cleaning up them drug dealers? Are you cleaning up the prostitution in your area? No. You coming in my chat with the nonsense. That's what these demons do. That's what these demons do, y'all. They come in the comment section with the nonsense. I must be an immigrant. Oh my goodness. I'm not an immigrant. If I was an immigrant, you think I would be able to have a Florida residency? Do you know having a Florida residency is the strictest state in America? Goodbye. Do you know that? Do you know that the policies of getting certain things in Florida, particularly residency, they do serious, thorough background checks? My family's from here. And you fools are so stupid listening to other people. You know what's crazy about these dummies? I have relatives because they dealt with somebody from another country. Do you know I got Russians in my family? Do you know I got Jamaicans in my family? Because my relatives from here dealt with other relatives from other parts of the world. Do you know I got Irish in my family? Do you know that I just found out that my cousin married an Italian woman from Georgia? I just found out about that. Your issue is not with me. Your issue is winning. Are you slow? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? You see, a lot of you don't even love your own country. I am an American. I was born here, fools. And these same FBA folks that's coming in my chat, They got relatives from other countries too. So dumb. People are so dumb. You so dumb. You don't even know your own family tree. You know why you're mad? Because you are Edomites. The black Edomites are the biggest devils in the world. You got a black Edomite YouTubers that are FBA. I'm more American than you are. I'm more American than you black demons are. I'm more patriot than you demons will ever be. You black devils are being exposed. You are liberati liberals. You FBA, your own woman don't even want you. Your own woman don't want you broke dudes. You are broke for sorry excuse dudes. And you got a hustler pimp, Tariq Nasheed, who also support Trump. Ain't that something? Why you not going to Tariq Nasheed, who support Trump? Y'all want me to pull that receipt up? Y'all mad at me, yet your fearless leader, Tariq Nasheed, supports Trump. I know who this dummy is that's coming in here. This dummy that keep coming in different troll accounts. His brain is so gone. His brain is so gone because he smokes that ganja. He smokes that ganja. He gets super high. That's why his eyes is bugged out, like he taking some ecstasies or whatever. You think I'm gonna listen to a moron like that? A brokey? You trolls are mad that I'm better than you. I'm better than you in every category. And my smile makes you pissed off because your life sucks. Shout out to the true American people that want to see America great again. Shout out to the true people that want to see America great again. Because I want to see America great again. And I want to see you bums, you nobodies, you devils remove and go to planet hell where you belong. Because that's where a lot of you going. Because you don't love God. You don't love Christ. You racist. I'm not racist. I got family members from all walks of life for the most part. Most people in this chat will tell you they got family members from different parts of the world. Y'all just mad that I get support. Y'all mad that I'm winning. Y'all mad I figure things out as time goes on and I don't make excuses to win. I don't look at color like these brokey dummies do. I look at people based on how they move. And if they move funny, regardless of their race or culture, I don't deal with them. I only deal with winners and people that believe in God and Christ and work on themselves to be better men and better women and take care of their families. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that has an issue of what Trump is doing need to look at themselves in the mirror, because people around you, if we look at their files, it's not going to look good. telling you, the people that saying stuff in the chat, y'all, that you can't see on YouTube, that I can see on my end, there's a bunch of demons, a bunch of nobodies, y'all. Let's get to the woman now. Let's get to it. The reason why she has an issue with Trump is because she can't control him. Taylor Greene is a type of woman that wish she could have full control over Trump. She wants to destiny swap with Melania Trump. Because when you look at the features, everybody has a type, a certain type. If you look at her, she looks a little bit like Melania Trump, a little bit like her, Taylor Greene. And this woman got herself prepped up to look like Melania Trump, too, the CNN host. Y'all can say what y'all want about Trump. Trump is a ladies' man. And you know what's crazy? When you are a ladies' man, you got people putting out lies about you, slandering you, calling you weirdo, saying you essay women, saying you great women, all the lies. These same women, if Trump was single, they will be in his arms ASAP. This is the reason why you can't take these women, these dudes, ladies, serious, because they are mad they can't control Trump. How many of you that's on point, people try to control you? Trying to get you away from God, trying to get you away from Christ, trying to get you away from your purpose. You got to kick those people out your life. They projecting. Watch the projection. Watch the projection. Let's continue.
At least one of his closest allies declaring, "I am withdrawing my support and endorsement of Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene," even calling for primary challenges against his one-time loyalists and attacking her as, quote, wacky, a ranting lunatic, a rhino, and a traitor. This is days before the House of Representatives is set to vote on releasing the Epstein files. It's a stunning breach between two MAGA leaders, one of whom is here with me now exclusively for her first interview since the president cut ties. Republican Congresswoman Majorie Taylor Greene of Georgia, thank you so much.
The reason why the liberals, Ibarracis, is getting an interview with her is because she's a liberal. She's not a conservative. Ringo is correct. She's a liberal who plays off as a conservative. You got to watch out, y'all. Let's continue.
Much for being here, as you just heard. And I know you saw the president says he's withdrawing support for you, encouraging primary challengers. You were one of his biggest supporters. What do you think happened here?
Well, Dana, thank you for having me on, and that is true. I stood with President Trump when virtually no one else did. Campaigned all over the country, spent millions of my own dollars helping him get elected, and I think that's incredibly important. And I do support him and his administration, and I support them in delivering the campaign promises we made to the American people. His remarks, of course, have been hurtful. However, I have something in my heart that I think is incredibly important for our country, and that is to end the toxic fighting in politics. And this has been going on for years, and it has divided our country, split up friends and families, neighbors, and it's not solving our problems.
You cannot work with the devil, ma'am. Ma'am, you cannot work with the devil. The devil don't care about your situation, ma'am. The devil is here to try to destroy everybody to go to hell if you allow it to happen. You're not looking at the big picture, ma'am. You allowing the devil to sweep you away from your purpose. No wonder Trump said what he said about you. It's starting to make sense. You know, all these people that care about the files, they're not even looking at the files of what's going on in their area, their environment. You hypocrites. Y'all don't want the truth. You know what I notice about you demons, you warlocks, you witches, you soothsayers, you Pharisees, you Sadducees. You know what I know about y'all? Y'all don't want the truth. You know what y'all want? Y'all want to see us have nothing. Because you ain't going to have nothing. Because you ain't going to the kingdom. Y'all say the same thing about Christ. Y'all say bad things about God himself. So why I'm not surprised. If the truth come out and Trump is not involved, then what? Y'all still going to try to find fault in Trump. Y'all already made up your retrobate mind. Stop coming in here. Y'all care about this. Y'all care about that. You lying demons, you. So if you get that $2,000 check, you're taking it, right? If you are selected to get that $2,000 check from Trump, you taking it or you giving it back to Trump because you hate Trump? You demons. I can't stand fake people, man. I know there's some bots. I know there's some bots be coming in the chat to try to derail the conversation. Yeah, Mitch. She's the same as Crockett. Yo, these women need to get balls deep. They need some good sex, man. Mitch, I'm not going to lie. You could tell when a woman, she wants Trump so bad. She really wants Trump. She really wish she was Melania Trump. She wish she had that position. Listen, this woman, there's a lot of women that want Trump. There's a lot of women, Mitch, that want Trump. There's women that want certain dudes, and they will lie and slander him. Trump like, I already see through you. I don't want you. He good with Melania Trump. They trying to find ways to destroy this man. Yeah, let me put that on the screen. Yeah, that's facts. The only reason why they doing this is because they are losing. The devil's losing. He's trying to get new souls, y'all. He's trying to get new souls to go to hell. And so this woman is falling in line with the Satan group now. And she really wants Trump. Listen, I had dealt with certain women in my life, and I know what I'm talking about. If there were women coming to chat, they will say, you know what? I ain't going to lie. You right, Rollo. You got a point. They do want Trump. The way they be talking, like how some of these women be talking about me, that's because they want me. That's the reason why they say the things they say. And that's what she's doing, because she wants Trump. She don't even care about her own husband. Guys, let me tell you, the Lord is the truth. It's not even about me. You got women out here that are married that don't even care about their own husband. They focusing on the man that have a woman. They will drop their family. If Trump say, hey, look, come on in, I'll take you in. She will drop her own husband for Donald Trump. You got to watch the play. You can't get in your feelings and your emotions. And a lot of you guys need to listen to this, because you be thinking, man, she the one, man, she loves me. The only way you know if a woman respects you, because a woman can't love. That takes a long time for a woman to love. The only way you know a woman respects you is she focusing on you, and she don't care about what no other man doing. This woman loves Trump so much, she's going to admit that she gave $1 million to Trump. If Trump was so evil, Why did she donate $1 million to his campaign? Gotta follow the play, y'all. Don't get in your emotions. Don't listen to these demon YouTubers who's trying to get a check. They don't care about their own kids. They don't care about their own woman. They don't care about the situation. Some of them living in Session 8 right now as we speak. One in particular, live in Session 8. I exposed the receipts. Shout out to Brainwaves. And many of these other living under certain roofs. They want my attention so bad, yet the receipts I have tells me otherwise about them. Look, at the end of the day, they wish they had Trump. Swag, pizzazz, don't give up what nobody say. He gonna handle business. These women wish they had a man like that. Listen, guys, listen and listen well. No disrespect to the men of men. The truth of the matter is these women ain't gonna tell you. I'm telling you what I know and what I see. A woman definitely. Let me get that troll out of here. A woman definitely likes a man that's on his ish and don't cattle to no one. They wish they could control Trump. Watch this. Listen.
The most hurtful thing he said, which is absolutely untrue, is he called me a traitor, and that is so extremely wrong.
You are a traitor. You are a traitor. If he wasn't a traitor, then if you say he calling you a traitor is wrong, you mad that he removed his support from you. You know when you work with a woman, you ain't do nothing with this woman, and you don't bother with her no more. Then she go to H&R. You can't go to H&R on Trump. She go into this, well, I can't stand Trump. She telling her husband, he did me so wrong. How he did you wrong? She got a weak husband. She got a weak husband. Because if I was him, I'm like, look, don't you bring that mess in my house. Now, he don't want to deal with you. He don't have to deal with you. I'll start to question if she into that. If you into him, if you want him, go with him. That's how I roll, man. I ain't got time for the drama. Let's go.
And those are the types of words used that can radicalize people against me and put my life in danger.
Nobody putting your life.
What do you think happened? What do you think?
Oh my gosh, she's saying her life in danger. Oh my gosh, man, I can't stand when they be saying that. They be so extra with it, trying to get sympathy from other women. She said that she said one thing, and now she's saying another. You see what they do?
Is the reason for this?
Unfortunately, it has all come down to the Epstein files, and that is shocking. And, you know, I stand with these women. I stand with rape victims. I stand with children who are in terrible sex abuse situations. And I stand with survivors of trafficking and those that are trapped in sex trafficking.
And they found a lot of children that was caught in that. And they found adults that was once children in that in certain states, certain situations. Why are you not bringing that up, man? My goodness, let's go.
And I will not apologize for that. I believe the country deserves transparency in these files. And I don't believe that rich, powerful people should be protected if they have done anything wrong.
How we know it's only rich men? How we know it's only rich men? Based on what you telling us? How we know it's only rich men? This is the thing I want to say. You think rich men only doing this? There's men at the workplace. There's men and women at the workplace be doing things in these quote unquote places. I can't say what I want to say because it's YouTube. Don't say what I'm talking about in the chat because I will block you. Y'all know I have to speak in code. In certain places, certain work environments, you get it? There's been a lot of things happening to particular people, places, and things. We don't here. I have to speak in code. And they didn't get no help. There's a lot of stories. And those people being protected. Those people ain't rich. They making 6 figures. That's money. They're not rich though. So we got to talk about the middle class. We got to talk about the poor class. Be doing these things. Stop it, woman. Why are you just going after the rich people? It seemed like people, and she got money too. At the same time, it seemed like, oh, the rich is the only people that's evil. Really? Rich people are the only people that's evil? I tell you, man, this world is crazy. Let's go.
And so I'm standing with the women, and I will continue to do my small part to get the files released.
You said on X yesterday, quote, "It's astonishing really how hard he's fighting to stop the Epstein files from coming out, and that it really makes you wonder what is in those files." Are you suggesting there's something in the Epstein files that President Trump does not want Americans to see?
Well, I think that's the part that has so many people confused, is that the women themselves that I have talked to have over and over again said that Donald Trump did nothing wrong. Quite a few of them even told me they voted for him. And those are the...
What? What are these demons going to say now? They told her they even voted for Trump. And that he didn't do nothing wrong. The issue with her, she want these files out trying to police, talking about we need to work together. The liberals don't want to work with you. They work for Satan. This woman's confused, y'all. At the same time, there's truth of what she's saying. They said it in oath. You know what the Bible says about oath, right? Ooh. Y'all know what the Bible says about oath. I'm just saying, read the scriptures. Let me rewind that back for the people in the back. Listen to this.
Is in those files. Are you suggesting there's something in the Epstein files that President Trump does not want Americans to see?
Well, I think that's the part that has so many people confused, is that the women themselves that I have talked to have over and over again said that Donald Trump did nothing wrong. Quite a few of them even told me they voted for him. And those are the women I would like to see in the Oval Office with support. I would like to see all of the women there with support. I have no idea what's in the files. I can't even guess, but that is the questions everyone is asking, is why fight this so hard?
Well, before this blow up, you sort of alluded to this just now. You said you were confident the president wouldn't be implicated. Are you still confident of that?
I'm listening to the women. Those are the ones that are saying that he did nothing wrong. Virginia Giuffre even said under oath that Donald Trump did nothing wrong, and she wrote it in her book. So I'm continuing to listening to the women, and I think their voices should be the loudest.
Did y'all hear that? This woman wants to control Trump. Listen. She wants to be in the spot of Millennium Trump. I'm not saying her name correct. Mrs. Trump. I'm going to say Mrs. Trump. Listen, guys. This is not far-fetched what I'm saying. Guys, there's a lot of women that wish they was in Mrs. Trump's shoes right now. They're not happy in their relationship. There's a lot of these women who are married to important men or certain men. They're not happy, guys. I told y'all this. Ringo could confirm it. Brainwaves. Even my haters could confirm it. Even the demonicry of the YouTubers could even say I'm right. I know they can't stand me. I told y'all there's a lot of marriages that are fake. I said this a long time ago. Just because someone married doesn't mean they into each other. They could have kids and still the woman does not love him. You see a prime example of this. She's more hurt by Trump dismissing her than being with her husband and doing what she's supposed to do to take care of business in Georgia. And that's why a lot of people are upset with me, because I could see right through this whole thing. There's a lot of fake marriages. Listen, y'all, I had 2 guys offer me to do something with their wives. I did not do it. They wanted to watch. The Lord could strike me dead right now. I don't need to lie. So there's women out here that are in marriages. It doesn't mean they into their husband. Trust me when I tell you. I've been around places, people, and things. Real talk. You ain't talking to no average dude. I'm not that same person I was back in the days. However, through my experience, I know what I'm talking about. I could see it. If only y'all knew. What I know, these demons, these warlocks and witches don't have a clue what I know. Because I respect people's privacy. Let me tell you something. I know what I know. And I keep it real. So I'm not somebody to play with. I'm not somebody to play with. I move correctly. I mind my own business. At the same time, the stuff I be hearing and listening to, y'all would be like, wow. What? I could see through these women. Plain and simple. Let's go.
The president said the reason that you have been critical of him is not necessarily Epstein, but because he pushed you not to run for the Senate or for governor in Georgia. How and when did he do that?
Well, that is absolutely not true. Actually, I never had a conversation at all with the president about running for Senate or running for Georgia. And those were decisions I came to on my own, that I don't want to have anything to do with the Senate. I think the past 2 months of the government shutdown should have shown America exactly why I would never want to be there. I think it's a very broken institution that serves the uniparty and doesn't serve the American people and how they...
Oh my gosh, now she's talking like them. Oh, they don't serve the American people. They don't serve the American people. Really? Now she's talking like these people, man. I tell you, man, you can't make this up, y'all. Can't make this up. Let's go.
They vote. And I decided that I didn't want to run for governor this cycle either. I very much want to do the job that I'm in. Everyone else says I'm running for something, but all I want to do is serve Georgia's 14th district. And I'm very grateful for that opportunity.
So he said it pretty explicitly. Are you saying he's lying, or did he at least get that message to somebody on your political team instead?
I'm not sure. But I don't. That is untrue. What he said. I don't know if he's being fed wrong information. I honestly have no idea in that area, but it is absolutely factually not true.
Why is this woman putting out something that we don't know about? You see how the liberals be putting up stuff that Trump party didn't say? You know, that's he say, she say talk. Let's go.
nor have I called him, and White House logs would prove that. His own cell phone records would prove it. I have not been calling the president, but I did post messages that I had sent to him, and that was to protect, get involved. This is important. The American people want the Epstein files released. And, I've stood with the president. I have disagreed with him at times, Dana, and I'm allowed to do that. I think that's the most important thing we can do as Americans. And I'm urging my party. I've been putting massive pressure on my party and our speaker to pass the agenda that the American people vote for. That's the agenda that I fought for. Those are the campaign promises I made. And I can disagree with the president at times, particularly this past Monday on the Marines' 250th anniversary, when he honored the new Syrian president, who is an al-Qaeda terrorist and was wanted by our government for years with a $10 million bounty up until March of this year. I very much am against that. I think that was...
Oh, my gosh. You don't know about business, ma'am. You don't know about business and strategic when it comes to war. You don't know, ma'am, you don't know about business strategic when it comes to war. You upset about that? He know what he's doing. See, a lot of you don't know how to maneuver in this world. You don't know how to maneuver. She's just upset she got removed. That's just her disappointed that she's no longer part of the crowd. Let's go.
Very hurtful to the great men and women who served over in the Middle East and were sent there, and many of them that were killed and injured and live with PTSD to this day from fighting al-Qaeda. So there's things I disagree with, and I am allowed to do so.
Well, you mentioned the Syrian leader at the White House. You've also been critical of President Trump over foreign entanglements, H-1B visas. Now he's moving military assets towards Venezuela. I do want to play something that he said this week.
Don't forget, MAGA was my idea. MAGA was nobody else's idea. I know what MAGA wants better than anybody else, and MAGA wants to see our country thrive.
Do you agree? Do you think he represents the MAGA movement as he once did?
Well, what the American people voted for with MAGA was to put the American people first and stop sending foreign aid and stop being involved in foreign wars.
How we are involved in foreign wars and giving out foreign aid. Listen, business-wise, it makes sense to do business with other countries. Other countries are bringing more money back into our economy, and we're paying off our debt. Now we are the ones who are getting paid off our debt, whatever we owe to other parts of the world, ma'am. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Guys, some of these women be all over the place with their emotions. She's just upset and frustrated. She's no longer part of the crowd. She wants to go back to Trump. She would not be saying what she's saying now if Trump still have her around. This is how you know Trump is a ladies' man. Let me teach you guys something. Let me tell you something right now. Put a 5 in the chat if you want to know how if you're a ladies' man. Put a 5 in the chat. I'm going to drop this gem for y'all to know if a man is a ladies' man. Put a 5 if you want to know. And make sure you like the video and support the work. Double tap the like button on your way in and support the work. Okay? Hit the Cash App or support the Super Chat. Put a 5 in the chat if you want to know. Let me tell you something. When you let a woman go, listen and listen well. When you let a woman go and she knows that you the man's man, she is going to talk about things about you that's not true to try to get you to take her back. Some of you guys have not ever experienced that. Guys, I have my exes been trying to follow me on Instagram, been coming in incognito in my chat, and women I don't talk to no more on the internet also been coming incognito in my chat. I just don't talk about that too much. I just know. See, when you're a man's man and you is a ladies' man and you remove yourself from any woman that you have not done anything with, just business, giving them a chance to make money with you, the minute you see through their BS and you decide to remove yourself from them, they're going to say things about you that's not true to try to get you to come back to them. Some of you guys have not ever experienced that. So I'm telling you, from a man that experienced that, I know what I'm talking about. Even if she tell you it's over with, it's not really over with. Guys, this many women told me it's over with. They still want to be with me. They just waiting for me to say, come on, I'm waiting for you. They could be with somebody else right now, doing whatever they're doing. Real talk. So I'll be laughing at these guys who claim they are ladies, man, and the women not even interested in them. They're just borrowing time by them. That's all I got to say on that. So that's what's going on with her. Let's continue to listen to this. Let's go.
Very much deserve to be put first. Cost of living is far too high. Health insurance is completely out of control, and that's
Oh my gosh. She's talking like a Liberace now. Here we go. Liberace talk.
those are two issues I've been very vocal on for months and months now, long before Republicans were shocked when those big losses came on this past Tuesday's election. So I think that the American people deserve to be put first. That's what Make America Great Again meant to me. And I think that President Trump can do that if he refocuses his effort. And I think that's what I want to see. I think that's what the country wants to see. Even if he's attacking me, I do want him to be successful for the American people.
So sounds like you're saying that he is not representing the MAGA movement that he started right now.
I can say that promoting H-1B visas to replace American jobs, bringing in 600,000 Chinese students to replace American students' opportunities in American colleges and universities, those are not America First positions.
Oh my gosh. Where is she getting this information from? This is a scorned woman, y'all. Listen, this is a scorned woman. Listen, this is a scorned woman. I'm convinced. This is a scorned woman, y'all. She wasn't talking like this before. This is when you know you're dealing with a scorned woman. Trump got this thing to where women don't like to be rejected by him. Guys, if you only knew what I know. A lot of you wish you had those good problems. That's why a lot of people try to destiny swap on me. Because I be knowing how these women are. I be knowing about these relationships. See, I could tell you more than I could show you. Y'all just don't believe it. If you believe what I'm saying, now I'm gonna test you out. I'm gonna test the chat out right now. If you believe that Rollo knows about women and how they move, put a yes in the chat. If I don't, put a no in the chat. If I know how women move and how they act and why they act the way they act, put a yes in the chat or put a no in the chat. Let's get this going. You see, because at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, when you a man that had dealt with different ladies, not into that no more, of course. Shout out to my lady. She even knows. She even knows. Y'all be thinking, do your lady knows, Rollo? She knows. She knows because I don't bite my tongue for nobody. Nobody. I be seeing things that the average man can't see because at the end of the day, I've been through the good, the bad, the ugly with women. I dealt with witches. I dealt with women that lie, manipulate. I seen it all. So I could see right through these women. Listen, I come across these women in different calibers, y'all. You have no clue. You have no clue. Listen, I talk to women that run things, to women that's in the hood. I know how to dialect with these women on all categories, all portfolios. My lady even witnessed it. God is my witness. My lady even witnessed it on the phone when I was on the phone with her. She was like, whoa. She knew, yet she heard it. So I don't bite my tongue for nobody. Listen, y'all, man, look, it's not hard to get a woman to be interested in me. That's not hard. It's the control thing they try to do. I don't let no woman control me. And see, they want to control Trump because, see, when a woman is into you, that's the only thing they could do is control you. She don't care about her husband. Y'all be thinking that some of these women be caring about their husbands. They don't, man. I had guys that in relationships come to me and tell me like, Rollo, man, you think can you show me if my woman care about me? Because I don't think she do. Can you pinpoint? Back in the days, I think my woman don't want, and I show them what they need to do to make that woman want you back. No spells, none of that. There's certain things you have to do to get her to know that you're the man that she picked. She made the right decision. This woman is scorned, y'all. She's scorned because now she's not going to be able to go to the next step with Trump. And that's why she's going to the Democratic Party. This is what they do. They always go to the devil. They always go to the devil woman. She gone to the liberal woman. And you know the liberal woman can't stand men. Here's the thing, though. Even though liberal women can't stand men, my experience dealing with liberal women, they talk one thing on TV and a whole different ball game when they with you. Connect the dots, y'all. Connect the dots. Let's go.
And continuing to really travel all over the world doesn't help Americans back at home. I really, and I said this to him, and I will say it out loud, I would love to see Air Force One be parked and stay home, and there be nothing but a constant focus in the White House on a domestic agenda that helps the American people once and for all.
Congresswoman, you posted on X that President Trump is, with his comments, fueling a, quote, hotbed of threats against you. Obviously, any threats to your safety are completely unacceptable. But we have seen these kinds of attacks or criticism from the president at other people. It's not new. And
we have a contestant. I hate women. I hate women. I knew this was gonna happen. This is bots. This is bots, y'all. I hate women. The people that say I hate women can't even get a woman to lick their finger. The people that say I hate women can't even get a woman to lick their finger. Yo, Robert, I got a bunch of broke people in the chat telling me I don't know about women now. You see this, Robert? I'm getting a kick out of this. This is funny to me. You hurt my feelings. I'm enjoying you trolls today. You know what? I'm enjoying y'all today. Robert, they mad at me. They so upset. They hurt my feelings today. He hates women. He hates women. He hates women. Oh, he hates women. He hates women.
With respect, I haven't heard you speak out about it until it was directed at you.
Dana, I think that's fair criticism. And I would like to say humbly, I'm sorry for taking part in the toxic politics. It's very bad for our country.
What?
And it's been something I've thought about a lot, especially since Charlie Kirk was assassinated, is that I'm only responsible for myself and my own words and actions. And I am committed, and I've been working on this a lot lately, to put down the knives in politics. I really just want to see people be kind to one another, and we need to figure out a new path forward that is focused on the American people, because as Americans, no matter what side of the aisle we're on, we have far more in common than we have differences.
Yeah.
And we need to be able to respect each other with our disagreements.
So just to put a button on this, you regret the things that you have said and posted in the past, the Facebook post that was taken down of you in 2020 holding a gun alongside the squad, encouraging people to go on the offense against the socialists, liking a tweet of somebody calling for the execution of Nancy Pelosi and former President Obama, just examples?
Well, Dana, as you know, and many people know, I addressed that back in 2021. And of course, I never want to cause any harm or anything bad for anyone. So that.
She's lying. She's lying. She's pissed. She's pissed. She wish she could be around Trump now. I guarantee you she's, disrespecting her husband. I guarantee you she disrespecting her husband. He taking it like an itch. She like, it's your fault that I'm not around Trump no more. I wish you was like Trump. I'm telling you, that's how she's becoming, or already have been. Let's go.
That was addressed back then, and
Okay.
I very much stand by my words I said then, and I stand by my words today. I think America needs to come together and end all the toxic, dangerous rhetoric and divide. And I'm leading the way with my own example, and I hope that President Trump can do the same.
Okay.
They want Trump to kiss their behind. They want to control him. Guys, when you're a man's man with women, they want to control you. Listen, guys, when you're a man's man with women, they want to control you. That's about right. And Cool Medic, my bad for blocking you. I unblock you. Cool Medic, I unblock you. So I was going to block somebody else. I decided to not do it. So my bad for blocking you. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. So, yeah, these ladies is pissed right now. They want to control him.
So on that, I do want to ask you about something you posted just yesterday on X. You questioned who and what country is putting so much pressure on Trump to keep the Epstein files hidden. And you included a picture about donations from pro-Israel lobbying group AIPAC. What are you trying to say there?
Well, I think it's the question that many Americans are asking, especially when we saw information recently come out in these emails that the Oversight Committee that I serve on has released. And we saw Jeffrey Epstein with ties to Ehud Barak. We saw him making business deals with them, also business deals that involved the Israeli government, and seems to have led into their intel agencies. And I think the right question is to ask is, was Jeffrey Epstein working for Israel? And I'm proud to say I don't take money from AIPAC. I don't take money from any special group of people. I'm just representing my district and the American people. And
For you to say that publicly, you don't take certain money from certain groups, you better make sure that's true, because now that I put it out there, other people are going to look into the video. They're going to talk about it, because I got a lot of big YouTubers watch my channel. I got large YouTubers watch my channel in the clouds. Yeah, I got a small channel, yet I'm very known, even by people who can't stand me. They're going to film this. They're going to record it. Hey, listen, you bring in viewers my way. Even the people that can't hate, they hate me. I'm going to tether this and parrot this and all that. They can say whatever they want. They bring in people to my channel. They bring in money to my channel. Different ways. So, ma'am, you better make sure what you're saying, you're not backed by those certain people. Because if it comes out you are, it's going to look bad on you. Let's continue.
so that's what I was referring to.
I just want to be clear. Are you saying Israel is pushing the president of the United States to cover up the Epstein files? And what evidence do you have
Here we go.
that is the
No, I
case?
simply just asked out loud, is there a foreign government? It could be any foreign government, but is a foreign government pushing to keep this covered up? Because people just don't understand the big fight against.
Well, you had
releasing these
AIPAC
files.
up there. It was pretty clear which government you were talking about.
That I'm questioning that government in particular and questioning any other foreign government.
Okay.
This channel is a waste of time. I could pack you up, since this channel is a waste of time. This channel is a waste of time, yet you watching. I'll pack you up. This channel is a waste of time. Oh my goodness. These trolls got a little bit of money today. These trolls got their little phones working today. I'll just pack you up because I don't have no mods here right now. I don't have no mods in the chat, so I know Rob is busy. Yeah, she's loving all this attention, right?
Hey, when you're talking about lowering the rhetoric, which is important for everybody to hear from you and all of our elected officials, but there is some concern, a lot of concern among Republicans about the rise of anti-Semitic hard-right figures in your movement, especially after Tucker Carlson hosted white nationalist Nick Fuentes on his podcast, didn't question Fuentes about his vile language or views. You did speak at a conference hosted by Fuentes back in 2022. You were criticized, and you said then that you didn't know about his views. Well, Fuentes talked to Carlson about that in the interview. Listen to what he said.
Well, again, with Marjorie, I was a friend of hers, and she spoke at my conference, and then the day after, she pretended like she didn't know me. She pretended like she didn't know me and lied and said I had no idea the conference I was speaking at. She knew exactly what it was.
What do you say to that?
Well, first of all, I defend every single person's free speech rights. I think that's incredibly important. So I don't apologize for that, and I don't believe in canceling people. And I think it's important for people like Tucker Carlson and yourself to interview everyone. I don't believe in trying to cancel someone by refusing to interview them and question them.
Yet they want to cancel us. Ma'am, they want to cancel us. They're using you. They don't even care about you. You went on their platform. They don't care about us. Ma'am, the liberal woman don't care about family and togetherness and prosperity, ma'am. So you're a liberal at heart. You're an Ibarasi at heart. You want to see men in bondage. You want to see people suffer. Wow, 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 wow.
And I did speak at his conference back in 2022. However, I don't know Nick Fuentes. He's someone I've never exchanged text messages with or phone calls, but I did speak at his conference. That was the first time I had met him that day, and that was it. But I did watch the interview. I watched the full interview with Tucker, and I admire him for interviewing many people as well as exposing a lot of powerful information.
I hear what you're saying.
He does on his show.
I hear what you're saying about free speech. I mean, count me as guilty as a proponent of free speech. There's free speech, and then there is hate speech. And this is a man invited on a really prominent conservative show who said, even during that interview, he had a problem with, quote, organized Jewry. And
okay, they talking about other stuff that I'm not here for. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear none of that stuff. And I finally got the person blocked because the person was disrespecting me behind the scenes in the chat that y'all can't see, that YouTube would not allow. So that's pretty much about that, because they're going into another direction that I have no business getting involved in. Because at the end of the day, we just poured out the receipts of why many people hate Donald Trump. So to Robert, to all my other mods, to the members, to the chat room, thank y'all for tuning in. Let's continue to get the lights up. On your way out, double tap the light screen. That's pretty much about it, y'all. I'm not going to be on here too long. I got things to do, things to take care of. So y'all tell me what you think in the comment section. Let's get the comment section rolling, y'all, and support the work. Support the work. I mean, come on now. We had a lot of people in the building. People making excuses not to support the work. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm going to sign off. I'm going to holler at y'all on the next one. Brown Roy.